Good morning. Uganda wakes up today to Election Day. Across the country this morning, polling stations are opening, security personnel are taking positions, and millions of Ugandans are preparing to line up and cast their votes. From urban centers to rural villages, today marks a defining moment in Uganda's democratic journey. Here on Borderline TV, we are running this live morning explainer to walk you through everything you need to know as voting begins today. Who is running, how the process works, what rules apply, and what to expect as the day unfolds. This is a public interest broadcast designed to inform, not influence. Welcome to Borderline TV. My name is Mr. Jesse.
Just because you're older than me does not mean that you know everything.
You don't just vote.
Okay, what is the noise for?
Is he lying about voting? Because
I can't concentrate.
This story here. Oh, Madam Sir, the voting exercise is approaching.
Yes.
How do we mark our ballot papers properly?
These faces clearly tell me that someone was about to vote wrongly.
It is the story.
you're lying.
Oh, Madam Sir, please take us through the process. Because some of these people are first-time voters.
It's not complicated. It's very simple. Let me take you through what you need to know to ensure that the ballot paper is marked properly. Come, I show you. This is how the ballot paper looks like. You mark the ballot paper using the authorized mark of choice, either tick or a thumbprint.
So, you can choose to use either a pen or a stamp pad.
Exactly. Yeah, both of them are provided at the polling station. You place your tick or your thumbprint in the space corresponding to your candidate. But it has to be in the boxy.
In the boxy.
So
What if my tick crosses it through to the next box?
that is invalid. Your candidate will not get that vote.
Now, what if my thumbprint goes straight into another box?
Same story. Invalid vote also. The thumbprint has to be in the box.
What if I tick the one I want and cross the ones I don't want?
Invalid. You'll have spoiled the ballot paper. It's either the tick or the thumbprint.
Which means one tick inside the box.
Correct.
Got it.
But Kato, did you know anything about this?
What matters is that I know it now.
Mark your ballot paper correctly so your vote is counted.
This message is from the Electoral Commission.
Today, Uganda is conducting general elections, with the most closely watched contest being the presidential election. Voters are also participating in parliamentary elections, local government elections in designated areas, and polling stations are opening early this morning under the supervision of the Uganda Electoral Commission. Voting is taking place using a first-past-the-post system, meaning the candidate with the highest number of valid votes will be declared the winner.
Electing your leaders at various elective positions is your fundamental human right. Here's how to cast your vote safely and correctly. Step 1. Go to the polling station where you're registered. Step 2. Present your national ID or voter location slip for officials to confirm your name on the register. Step 3. Your identity is verified using the Biometric Voter Verification Kit, fingerprint or face scan. Biometric verification is mandatory to ensure only eligible voters vote. Step 4. Your ballot is scanned and issued to guarantee it's valid. Step 5. Mark your choice in secret, cast your ballot, and get inked. Polling runs from 7 a.m. to 4 p.m. Your identity protected, your vote secure. Turn up and vote. My vote, my voice.
The Uganda Electoral Commission is responsible today for managing polling stations, ensuring voting materials are in place, supervising vote counting, announcing official results. The commission is chaired by Simon Bayabakama. As voting proceeds this morning, polling stations should open on time. Voters must present valid identification. Voting is secret. Results will be counted at each polling station later today.
Established under Article 60 of the 1995 Constitution, the Electoral Commission is an independent body with a mandate to organize, conduct, and supervise regular, free, and fair elections and referenda, among other functions. The Electoral Commission of Uganda stands as the guardian of the people's will. Let us journey through the pillars of its work.
The Electoral Commission is established under Article 60 of the Constitution of the Republic of Uganda. It is a 7-member body with a chairperson, deputy chairperson, and 5 members of the commission appointed by the president with approval of parliament for a term of 7 years, renewable only once.
We need first to appreciate the origin of its existence. And that existence is ingrained in Article 1 of the Constitution, which says, all sovereign power belongs to the people of Uganda, who shall exercise their sovereignty in accordance with the provisions of the Constitution. Therefore, the Electoral Commission can be best described as a vehicle, as a means, as a channel for enabling the people of Uganda to express their will and consent on who should govern them by organizing regular, free, and fair elections.
According to Article 61 of the Constitution, the Electoral Commission, in fulfillment of its mandate, compiles, maintains, revises, and updates the National Voters Register, demarcates constituencies following the provisions of the Constitution, formulates and implements voter education programs related to elections, organizes, conducts and supervises elections, hears and determines election complaints arising before and during polling, and ascertains, publishes, and declares election results.
Electoral activities are sequenced in nature. You must conduct and complete one activity and then it leads to the next. Before we update the register, we must arrange polling stations to which people will subscribe. At each polling station, you display the register so that the registered voters can check on the correctness of their particulars. It is only after you have a register that you move now to the next activities that include nomination of candidates, you move into campaigns, you move to print ballot papers, you move to recruit and train the officials to handle all these activities, and then finally total up and tally election results.
7.1 million Ugandans in the 1996 general election were registered to cast their ballots. Fast forward to the 2021 general elections, the nation witnessed 18.2 million citizens registered to exercise their democratic right, a testament to the nation's civic participation. To broaden and enhance electoral participation, the Commission collaborates with civil society organizations. These partnerships focus on engaging youth, students, persons with disabilities, and women, ensuring that every segment of society is empowered to take part in the democratic process.
The Electoral Commission calls out institutions to come and collaborate with it. They accredit institutions to carry out voter education and civic engagement for institutions, both the civil society, but also individuals, including the international organizations.
The Electoral Commission has helped young people, for example, university leaders that are standing up for positions, and it has gone ahead to train the young leaders that are taking up these spaces in society. In our elections, the Electoral Commission provided tools like the ballot papers in order to ensure a free and fair election, and they have gone ahead to equip the youths and young people with civic education that has helped them, give them a better perspective when it comes to elections.
The Electoral Commission has been very active or very instrumental in as far as promoting young people's participation with specific emphasis on elections for youth representatives at different levels. As the voices come from the ground to the national level, then they need to find their way to the national parliament where important decisions about policies, laws, strategies, programs that affect young people on a daily basis are made.
In one of our mandates as the Guild Presidency Leadership Academy is to train emerging leaders. The Electoral Commission has been working with us, providing us with a technical support that young people need to get to know what the election is all about.
There has been an increase in the participation of the youths that have come up as candidates to stand up for positions in the local government and as also members of parliament, and this has improved on our representation as the youths out there.
The Electoral Commission has undertaken various measures to ensure inclusion of the marginalized groups in the electoral process.
And as far as people with disabilities are concerned, under our law, Person with Disabilities Act 2020, the Electoral Commission has been given specific roles to conduct the elections of persons with disabilities, right from the village up to the national level, where you get the members of parliament.
The Electoral Commission has adopted sign language interpreters in most of its fora that relate to elections, be it in voter education activities or in political campaigns.
In its efforts to improve public awareness, the Commission works closely with the media fraternity to disseminate electoral information and guidelines to simplify and clarify voting processes for all citizens.
Media is a key partner to the Electoral Commission because we disseminate information regarding their roadmap, the electoral process, and we work together hand in hand. And we do this nationally. So the collaboration has been quite key and engaging, and it is historical. It's not recent. All the election cycles, the Electoral Commission regards Uganda Media Center as a partner.
The Commission also engages with religious organizations to promote peaceful participation and foster community trust, playing a vital role in encouraging voter turnout, countering misinformation, and promoting tolerance and unity throughout the electoral process.
The Interreligious Council of Uganda has structures that stretch from national to the grassroots. With the Electoral Commission, we developed something called a civic engagement process, where we're able to educate on the role of the citizens of this country in ensuring that we have a free, fair, transparent, and credible election.
To safeguard the integrity and safety of the elections, the Electoral Commission collaborates with security agencies to maintain a secure and peaceful environment. Additionally, the Commission maintains a working relationship with Parliament, which is responsible for refining the legislative framework.
Since they are the majority. And the Constitution says that if you are 18 years and above, then you qualify as a voter and also to offer yourself as a candidate for any elective position, right from the president to the lowest. There is a saying that the young people are the leaders of tomorrow, and now we say they are probably the leaders of today.
The Electoral Commission remains committed to upholding Uganda's democratic principles, wherein every citizen, regardless of gender or ability, possesses the undeniable right to elect their leaders and determine their future.
Wu is on the ballot today. Incumbent President Yoweri Museveni, in power since 1986, candidate of the National Resistance Movement. His campaign message going into today's vote has focused on stability and security, infrastructure development, industrial growth, wealth creation programs. Supporters credit him with long-term stability. Critics argue Uganda needs leadership change. Main opposition contender Robert Jabulanyi, popularly known as Bobi Wine, leader of the National Unity Platform. His campaign leading into today emphasized democratic reforms, youth unemployment, corruption, human rights. He commands strong youth support and large urban followings. Other candidates. There are also other presidential candidates on the ballot today, including independents and smaller party leaders. While they may not dominate headlines, their participation shapes regional voting patterns and national debate. Other presidential candidates on the ballot. Beyond the incumbent president and the main opposition challenger, Ugandans voting today will also see several other presidential candidates on the ballot. These candidates may not dominate headlines in the same way, but they represent important political traditions, ideologies, and voter groups across the country. This morning, we briefly explain who these other candidates are and what they stand for. Patrick Amuriat is the presidential candidate of the Forum for Democratic Change, also known as FDC. He leads one of Uganda's oldest opposition parties, which for many years was associated with veteran opposition politics. His campaign has focused on electoral reforms, lowering the cost of living, strengthening democratic institutions, and promoting accountability in government. The FDC traditionally draws support from longtime opposition voters and parts of eastern Uganda. Mugisha Muntu is the leader of the Alliance for National Transformation, known as ANT. He is a former army commander and a former opposition leader. Muntu has presented himself as a calm, reform-minded candidate who believes in gradual political transition. His message emphasizes national unity, institutional reform, professional leadership, and change without confrontation. He appeals mainly to voters seeking stability, orderly reform, and consensus-based leadership. Nancy Kalembe is running as an independent presidential candidate. She is one of the female candidates on the ballot today. Her campaign has focused on ethical leadership, youth empowerment, anti-corruption, and moral renewal in politics. While her national support may be limited, her candidacy reflects the growing participation of women and independent voices in Uganda's elections. Joseph Kabuleta is also running as an independent candidate who has positioned himself as an outsider to mainstream politics. His campaign message includes economic nationalism, youth employment, and challenging elite political dominance. He draws support from sections of urban voters and those dissatisfied with traditional political parties. In addition to these candidates, there are other minor party and independent candidates on the ballot today. While they may not command large national followings, their participation broadens political choice and reflects Uganda's multi-party political system. So this morning, as Ugandans cast their votes, the presidential ballot presents a wide range of choices, from long-serving incumbency to youthful opposition to reformist, independent, and institutional alternatives. Each voter today will decide based on vision, experience, trust, and the future they believe Uganda should take. As Ugandans vote today, key issues include economy, cost of living, jobs and wages, business conditions, governance, democratic space, accountability, rule of law, security, public order today, regional instability, social services, education reforms, healthcare access. These issues are shaping decisions being made right now at polling stations. Security across the country today is being managed by the Uganda Police Force, led by Abbas Byakagaba. Police have deployed to polling stations, transport routes, key public areas. Voters are urged this morning to remain calm, follow lawful instructions, avoid confrontations. As voting takes place today, no campaigning is allowed. Party symbols are prohibited at polling stations. The national flag may not be worn as campaign attire. Photography at polling stations is restricted. Voters must queue peacefully. These rules are designed to maintain neutrality and order. Election observers are present today to monitor voting, observe counting later, assess transparency. Media houses are operating under Election Day guidelines to ensure responsible coverage. Later today, polling stations will close, votes will be counted at polling stations, results will be displayed publicly. Official national results will be announced by the Electoral Commission after tallying. After voting, results will continue to come in. Candidates may respond. Legal challenges, if any, follow constitutional procedures. Security will remain in place to maintain calm. This morning is about participation. Today is not just about candidates. It is about civic responsibility, peaceful engagement, respect for one another. Ugandans are urged to vote peacefully and return home calmly. You are watching Borderline TV. This has been a live morning election explainer as Uganda votes today. We will continue bringing you verified updates, official briefings, and calm analysis throughout the day. Stay peaceful, stay informed, and let your voice be heard.